Welcome back to the first 2016 Toolbox podcast. Guess who's back with the same old crap?
Guess who's back? Yep.
Right.
A surefire start.
Did I mention I hit my head?
Nothing's changed.
Oh, come on, stop using that as an excuse.
Yes,
You're fine.
I will do. So we sort of debated whether to go over everything we missed because we've been gone for a few weeks, but we decided to just power through. We've got a lot of news, a lot of releases, a lot of stuff to go over.
Can always use it as backups if we have a quiet week.
Yeah. Good. Well, it depends on how late that is, really.
We'll do past podcasts.
Podcast.
Podpast.
Podcast.
A podcast.
Is that a thing? Can
We did do
copyright
one
that?
of those last year. We celebrated 20 years of PlayStation by going through all the releases.
Yeah, that's because of the
We
anniversary.
can do a We Miss Christmas because we suck.
Yeah, podcast. Anyway, shall we get straight to it?
Yeah, let's do it.
Why not?
Kojima! Get this out of the way as soon as possible because
Guess
we
who's back
mentioned
with a brand new
Okay, he has officially left Konami!
Hey!
I don't think he's spoken yet about the terms and why he left, etc, etc.
Well, it was a no-compete clause, wasn't it? He had a no-compete clause when he left. That's why he wasn't able to make anything or say anything.
Yeah, I know that's why he didn't say anything at the time, but it's still not clear on why.
Well,
Well, he's a
there's no
professional,
point
we
now.
don't need to know.
It's
There's no
fine,
point
yeah,
in
it's
talking about
fine.
it now. He's left. That's all we
He's
need
gone.
to know.
That's all we want to know.
about
He
goddamn
is
time.
gone, he is out, and he is now working alongside PlayStation with his own company. And this week he has started his 10-day tour with Mike Cerny, who's the lead architect on PlayStation 4. They're going around loads of studios, loads of developers, and I think he's just seeing the technology and hopefully generating some really cool ideas.
Yep.
I'm gonna sneeze.
Get him involved with everything.
Yes, so he has been to the Naughty Dog Studios, of course, who have made Last of Us, Uncharted, Last of Us. He's seen John Romero, who's the creator of Doom, and at the moment he is seeing Del Toro, who we all know helped make Silent Hills, or at least the demo. So do we think that there's going to be...
It better be a Silent Hill.
I hope so.
so
Even if it's just like another demo.
Or it's not even Silent Hill, but it still takes the fundamentals of it and then just rebrands it. That would be cool.
Like, I just want another demo like PT, but like obviously
On
like,
a bigger
another,
scale.
Yeah, like just another demo on it like that, because that was ridiculous. So if they're able to make that and just not rush the Silent Hills thing, it'd be amazing. It'd be awesome. I'd love it.
I wonder if he could buy the rights. Do you think Konami would actually let it go?
I don't think they will.
You don't think so?
But
Right
I
now,
don't
I think-
think there's any point
Yeah.
because the Silent Hill franchise is dead.
Yeah, because
true.
Kojima's not.
But it's done. There's nothing more they can do.
do.
They fucked up the last couple of ones anyway. They weren't even related to Silent Hill. They just kind of went, it's kind of spooky. It kind of goes into Silent Hill. We'll just put Silent Hill on it.
We'll just call it Silent Hills, make it horror genre, and then have some character reference as a 5-minute mention, just so
Let
it
the
links.
fans figure the rest
last
out.
one,
Exactly. yeah.
Downpour only mentioned Homecoming, which barely mentioned Silent Hill. It
Yeah.
was set in a completely different location.
No, it just made no
what
sense.
the fuck?
So what we're saying is we can expect Muffle Mountains to
Yeah.
appear at some point in 2018. Is that what we're
It took
saying?
me slightly too long
Did
to
you
understand.
suddenly got that? Okay.
I kind of sat and smiled at you like, the fuck? What is Muff Mountain?
Muffled. There's a
Muff Mountain.
There is a difference
I was
between
like, oh, she went Muffle Mountain, Silent Hill, you know.
Yeah.
That's great. She didn't say Muff Mountain.
There is a big difference between Muff and Muffled.
Yeah.
That is a different game entirely. I think we should expect
I'd play
Muff
it.
Mountains as the sequel to Honey Pop.
Pornhub exclusive.
Pornhub exclusive.
Pornhub's
To be
first
fair,
game.
Pornhub have been very
Active.
active with their gaming stats. In fact, all stats.
Apparently Minecraft is
Yeah.
being searched
Yeah.
up quite a lot.
Yeah.
We've totally
come from
This is really off. I haven't even written this down. This is just off the top of our head. But yeah.
This is all relevant to Silent Hills.
Creeper dicks, Jesus. It's just guys in boxes, isn't it? That's it.
Cardboard fetish.
Somehow, like, Metal Gear, Snake just comes past in, like, a cardboard.
You just hear in the background just this
From a cardboard.
cardboard box just starts moving. Yeah.
Oh, God.
So, Kojima, congratulations.
Speaking of Metal Gear.
You have probably everybody's full support, and we really can't wait to see what happens from this. Because he's just going through the technology, so I think he's trying to debate what is available and what he can make the best thing he can make.
Yeah, pretty much.
And it's going to be completely original, I hope.
God,
it'll be exciting.
It should be, because I don't even want to know what goes on in Kojima's mind. I don't want to know, but it's a glorious mind, and part of me wishes I had some sort of insight of what goes on, but at the exact same time, I really don't. I'm scared sometimes, but the crap he makes is amazing, so I hope it's going to be crazy good.
Get hype.
Yeah.
Okay, next on the agenda, Black Desert releases its free character creation kit. Oh. So, Black Desert is a Korean sandbox MMORPG that's still in beta. It is
beautiful.
It's really nice looking.
Jesus.
I looked at the specs. The minimum specs are actually fairly decent, so it will run on lower gaming PC.
PC, not
PCs. Laptops. It
will
run.
Run on yours.
It should run on mine.
Sorry, I'm just getting really weird looks from Des on the opposite side of this table right now.
So it will run on potatoes.
Not potatoes, but I'm talking like if you've got like a 2-year-old set.
Carrot, maybe. Yeah.
It will still. It's got quite decent minimum specs, but it does go all the way up to like, Jesus, how can we afford this specs?
Titan.
Even Jesus himself
believe
like, nah, man.
The game for the Western speakers, so UK, US, if you can speak any form of English, you can pre-order it now. But the creation kit is up for free to download, and it looks bloody beautiful. You can like change everything in it, so you do a hairstyle and it's not like, oh, I can change the colour and I can change the length. You actually have, they demonstrated different planes. So say you've got a ponytail, there are a few different planes where you can actually tweak the planes on their length and how they flick up and which way they're going, and it's like really flipping detailed.
So does this mean you're going to be recreating the character on your Skyrim and Dragon Age playthrough, which basically means you? Because you've modded those two so goddamn much that it scarily looks
To be
like
honest,
you.
the fact that she went so OTT on the hair, you know she's not going to be wearing any helmets from
You see,
now.
this is a
No
discussion
way.
I want to bring up right now. A simple fact that you've gone so much into the hair, you wear a helmet.
No, I don't.
95%.
No, she never wears
I
helmets.
never wear helmets.
Because you wear like a tiara on Skyrim.
Yes, I do. Because
I'm
I'm a bloody princess, Michael. Look at my hair! So
It still baffles me that you've gone so much
It's a
into
terrible
it.
job of bringing these kids up.
I know. This is something
Sorry,
that
Mum,
freaks
sorry, Dad.
Mike out. I mod like 90% of my PC games, especially where character creation is involved, and for my Skyrim and my Dragon Age games, they are modded, so it looks like me.
Scary like
Scary like me, and it freaks Mike out because I put it in third person mode and turn it around, and there's me like walking
It's
around.
just you looking at you, then you looking at me. It's really weird and I can't understand it. Why?
But I have downloaded it. I'm going to see if it runs well, and I'm going to be making all of us pre-warn you all now.
Are we going to have to make a video out?
Probably.
I don't know.
Either video or screenshots.
I feel like
there will definitely be
I feel like
screenshots on the
that
Facebook
is a video, just us sat around your laptop, just making everyone and just seeing our reaction.
Hey, I tried to make Jess as an NPC in my Skyrim
Oh, yeah,
like
yeah.
a
I
few
remember
months
that,
ago.
actually. I
That didn't work because I can't program. I can't like put commands in or anything. I'm just terrible. Anyway, so you can download that for free on the Black Desert website. You just type in Black Desert character creation on Google. It'll pop up first site. And yeah, if you make anything, send it to us, I guess. Whatever. It's pretty. It's cool. We like to see stuff that you guys say. And moving on. London Games Festival is announced this year. So Borris Johnson appeared in Minecraft form for this video. Saying, yeah, it was really random. We're going back to Minecraft. Please don't mention porn again. That is a whole new level. He announced that there will be a 3-year programme to the UK gaming industry which will add £1.2 million into the game sector, which is fantastic. If you remember us talking about the grant system
Yeah.
late last year, they added that in for new independent companies for the game sector.
Yep.
But not only that, they are promoting games for a 10-day festival starting from April the 1st to April the 10th in London, and that will also include a games finance market sort of conference within that. So if you wanted to know the ins and outs of the business and the economy in the UK game sector, as well as I'm assuming around the world,
I would
there's
assume.
that. Nothing is confirmed as in who's going to be there, what to expect. Probably a little bit more serious than I'd say EGX. But I think from what I've read, they're trying to make it UK's version of E3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But not as hyped. But yeah, that is, to me, really cool.
And what do you think that'll do for the industry?
I think...
A lot, hopefully.
Because I think quite a lot of it, like you say, like E3 and things like that, everything sort of seems to transform over to America.
Yeah,
Yes.
I think
it does,
it's
yeah.
great if because I mean England and most of the UK, especially towards London areas, massive creative industry, especially for the games. So I think it'd be great if we had our own conference over here where we can get lots more developers and lots more people mingling with each other. I mean, it's obviously great if you can afford to travel over there, but not
Yeah.
all of us can because we're too busy putting money into our arts.
Yeah, also, I don't know if this is a ticketed event. For all we know, it could be
Well,
free.
it probably
could
will be, but we
probably
won't
be
have to pay
ticketed.
for the plane ticket to get there, will we?
Yeah.
True. But-
It's a nice alternative of everything being over in America. Well, I say everything, but the
The
majority.
majority
Yeah.
of the big events are
I mean,
over in
like I said,
America.
it was
we can't even
E3.
hold a flipping Games Award ceremony without screwing it up.
Well, we
for
have got
Christ's sake.
Eurogamer.
Oh, Eurogamer,
That's the only
yeah.
thing that's
Mm.
games we need something related. in the UK.
Yeah.
We've got MCM Expos. We've got the
But that's
smaller
not-
ones. We've got
that's
things
not
like
game-
Game City.
Yeah, but that's not
Yeah.
game related.
But
primarily.
something more prestigious, I think, is what we need.
Just
something
a bigger venue and a big event.
in 10
really.
days, including a financial section, is
Yeah.
like taking it seriously.
Yeah.
And that's great that we know that the government is backing the
Hmm.
industry. It's just, as long as it doesn't turn into like trying to turn the UK into a massive corporate,
Yeah, well, that's the
trying
problem.
to pump out games to try and make profit, because
No,
that's
no one
not
will
what
buy
it's-
them anyway.
No, that's the thing. I think it's when you work in the industry or you're a part of the industry or want to be, you'll learn straight away that it's a very creative place and that a lot of corporations don't do well. It's only the top and the fewer games that sort of market constantly.
Yeah.
So yes, exciting stuff. Moving on. This is less games, but more tech related, and it's something that caught my eye earlier this week. Japanese hologram technology. Concept video from the Japanese technology company startup Vinclu Incorporated.
English.
Incorporated has released a concept video on hologram technology they are currently working on. So it's like Siri mixed with Miku Hatsune.
That's not less. Okay.
And your face, you're pulling a weird face, but it's like cute. It's weeaboo, but it's kind of interesting.
Okay.
So it's like a little box, and there's this. You're pulling your coffee closer to you, like, don't take me back to the weeaboo face. Don't take me back there.
You never take me alive.
It's like a little anime girl at the moment who they're called Azuma.
Of course.
Of course.
Is it like the little anime girl from like Archer?
Yeah. Yeah. Yes. Yes, it is. So they released a concept video, so no technology is... In fact, it's not even confirmed that this will definitely, you're still laughing to yourself, will be a thing, but I really hope it is.
You're just like your mother!
That's it now. For the next half an hour, it'll just be Archer references and quotes.
Danger zone!
Okay.
She sits in a little tube and she connects to all your technology and the internet, tells you things like the weather, probably traffic, maybe email updates. It greets you in the morning. It's got sensors, it's going to have apparently sensors around the device so you can communicate better with it. So it'll know where you are rather than just your voice. And it looks really cute and really cool. And I think it's something to sort of keep an eye out on. I don't think it'll be ready soon, but
No, it's definitely going to take a while.
it's going to take a while if they're going to do it. They've already made a device. It's like basically the Twitter icon. You plug into the bottom of your phone and it flashes. So if anyone else around you with similar interests has plugged it in, it'll tell you sort of where in your immediate vicinity they are. Like, if you're at concerts and you're with your friends, you can all plug it in, so if you get lost, you can find each other. Bits like that.
Okay.
That awkward moment where you go to a concert and like everybody has one of these and you're going to see a band and like everybody likes the same band apart from that one person who's like come with their friend and like, I don't like this band. No.
Everyone's gonna be like shaming him.
Yeah.
Sorry, I spaced out. I was thinking about the future. What's happening?
I was thinking about where are we going? What have we done?
Why are we here?
Why are we talking about gigs? Anyway.
Yeah, so that's
There's an interesting concept.
Interesting.
I'm a little bit scared about what's going to happen with that. But
Yeah, because you immediately think, right, that's it.
I've read enough sci-fi books to know this does not end well.
AI.
This is going to be like the end of the world, and then we're just going to go back to caveman state, and it's going to be like, that's it.
Fallout.
Yeah.
We are.
No, like it's interesting, but I can't think of any reasonable use that we need it, and necessity is the mother of invention. This is just people pushing the boundaries.
Yeah, it is just going to be a luxury item.
Luxury
item. But I mean,
No, trying to make it useful, like all the different applications that you've listed.
Yeah.
But like at the same time, we don't need that. Let's
Why
just
do
be
we need
human and deal with it rather than pretend we need computers to do this for us.
Yeah.
Like, I'm all in for hoverboards and shit. Like, it sounds like a cool idea.
You'll kill yourself with a hoverboard.
But yeah, I'm clumsy as hell. I don't trust myself on a normal skateboard, let alone a hoverboard. Like, Jesus.
You can't trust yourself walking.
Let's not talk about that.
Let's not talk about this more.
But gravity is my enemy. It's cool. But I think if science focuses on being useful, then that's good, because then it'll work. But I don't think we need this.
Or yeah.
It's just gonna be kind of just pushing.
This is an entirely different debate.
Oh yeah.
This is going on to how much do we need technology, and or depending on how much do we want technology.
Like, I'm kind of like halfway between. I want to just give up and live in the woods.
Build yourself a tree house.
Yeah, no Wi-Fi, no nothing. Just me and a bag of tea. I'll be all right.
Me and a bag of tea.
Yeah.
I'm gonna start calling you Winnie from now on.
What Winnie?
Winnie the Pooh.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say a jar of honey.
Yeah, I was about to say, what's that got anything
Living
to
in
do?
the woods.
Will you be my piglet?
Oh, smooth!
That's a Valentine's Day card.
didn't
That
work.
is.
It didn't work. She glared at me, shook her head.
It wasn't effective. Abort, Control Z.
Eon?
Yeah, I'll be Uriel.
Sad, depressed, and wearing purple. It's cool. But no, regardless, like, I'm halfway between just giving up and living in the woods or, like, embracing the digital age. I don't know what I want to do, but, like, if I'm going to work in the games industry, I shouldn't live in a forest.
I'm glad you've come to that conclusion, because I have no idea how I'm meant to bring this back round to our next topic, which is Nintendo.
Oh, God, again?
Woods. Legend of Zelda, Link, Nintendo. Right, moving on to Nintendo. Long. There have been some more, as of last night actually, Nintendo NX rumours. We spoke briefly about the NX rumours last year at some point. A few more rumours have surfaced, like literally barely anything. But the one big thing was about the cross-compatibility, so it's trying to aim for mobile devices to connect to it. This isn't set in stone.
Yeah.
Do not, question me, because
It's
it's
confirmed.
literally what I've... It's
You
not...
heard it here first.
It's not...
The question is, if it is true, who are they going to go with? Are they going to go with Android, or are they going to go with Apple?
That's a good question. Are they going to go with both?
Something we spoke about this.
You would hope they'll go both, because then they can get the most out of it. Because if they go one,
Yeah, but the thing is...
sure, it's going to cost a hell of a lot.
If they go with Android, though, Android are developing the HTC Vive, and that could be linked. At
Because
some
the thing
point.
is you've got the two different dev kits.
Yep.
Yeah,
So-
completely. Unless they get rights to both, because I mean they're a flipping big company. I wouldn't see why they
true.
wouldn't, but unless they wanted to build a relationship specifically with, I'd imagine Android. If I had to pick, I'd say they go with Android.
I would go with Android.
Yeah.
And the other thing is that there's a rumour that it can run up to 900p at 60 frames per second.
Which is pretty
Which is
decent.
flipping good, but then you've got to think the majority of Nintendo games aren't that high in graphics, and
They don't need it.
they're getting better. But could you imagine things like, I don't know, a Smash Brothers in 60 frames per second? That would be intense. Because there's a big market out there, and especially that competitive.
If you think about it, like, just because the console can handle it doesn't mean you have to use it. And we've had this forever. Like, we start out small and build up. Like, we know that it can cope with it, but we don't push it that far straight away. And we keep
Nintendo have
building
got
up.
a history of doing that by releasing the 3DS. Because I don't think 3D technology is nowhere near ready enough to use 3D. I never see anyone. I don't.
The 3D on the 3DS is completely pointless. Like, at least to me anyway, like, I do not find the whole 3D aspect of the DS at all appeasing or less. Like,
It's not immersion if you have to break your neck to use it.
For me, Oculus and that side of the immersion is 3D is more. Yeah, the VR is more 3D than, because that just hurts my eyes.
Yeah,
but the Oculus that you mentioned in the same time is also a danger to that as well. It's just, you've got to get used to it. Yeah. In small doses, sort of thing, build it up.
Because no matter what, if you use it a lot, it's going to damage something and it's going to cause issues.
And the thing is that the frame rates are getting better and the motion tracking is getting better. The
Which
problem
might
before,
be why they've released 900p and 60 frames per second.
possibly, but then you've got to make sure that the hardware keeps up, sort of thing. Because if you're moving around and it's lagging, that's what caused the motion sickness. And the frame rates were too low, so it was a little bit too janky. And why did janky?
Janky.
New name or new term.
But yeah, so moving on. Oh, sorry. Were you drinking tea?
Yes.
I'm sorry.
Moving on, Rianne.
Well, I don't know. You got the script, bitch.
Last news article of today is a man in Pennsylvania decided to pop into Target and have a little bit of a tinkle on some of the games. We always like to end the news.
Like I say, speaking of lighthearted,
we always like to end the news section with something fun, lighthearted.
Just a drunk guy walking into Target. I don't give it, and just.
So apparently he got a handicapped cart, wheeled into Target, and then pissed all over the game section, and then fled with the cart.
Fuck this shit
Into the sunrise.
So he was drunk. It was confirmed he was drunk, and he got
Surprised if he
charged on
wasn't.
3 counts. I think one was public indecency. I don't know, there was 3.
Vandalism.
Drunk and disorderly, probably.
Yeah, drunk and disorderly. And I haven't written the last one down, so I'm an idiot. But there was a claim online. Loads of people were starting to talk about, oh no, he did this because it means something. It is. Yeah. It's him pissing on games, like the large corporations and the industry pissing on our industry.
Tumblr got the news article there.
Yeah.
Maybe. But yes, of course that's not true.
No.
He was just drunk and very disorderly.
Drunk and very disorderly.
There is no
That's like a band
metaphor.
name,
Shall we
isn't
make
it?
a game about this happening?
About the simulation.
About this guy. And it's like a
Living
mystery
legend.
game where you have to figure out why he did it.
Yeah.
And you've got all these people going, he's doing it as a metaphor, or he's protesting the AAA industry.
Why did
it
you do
turns
it?
out
I
he was
needed a
just
piss.
pissed.
I just really needed a piss.
I was just wanting to pick up a new game. I just happened to piss at the time.
Or maybe you play as the guy.
Good
We
idea.
are thinking about this too much.
So is the rest of the fucking world,
Konami's just
apparently.
next to the shelf. Who do you piss
Yeah.
on? Konami or the games? Mike knows.
You're seeing that we're thinking about this. Everybody in the Nan's thinking about this too much.
Everyone and their nan. Alright, moving on to the next section, which is this week's releases. Go, Michael!
So you got Resident Evil Origins Collection and Resident Evil 0. You've got That Dragon Cancer, Shooting Stars, Life is Strange Special Edition,
Woo!
Pokemon Rumble World, and lastly Mario and Luigi Paper Jam.
Awesome. So, those are this week's releases.
Yes, there's a lot more indie releases, but there's the main ones that stand out pretty much.
Yes, and I got Life is Strange Special Edition, and it's coming next week, because my mama ordered it.
Did you watch the honest trailers? Life
Yes,
is Strange?
I did. It was
Is it not
fantastic.
beautiful?
The Flying Nun, I have to say, got me really bad. If you don't know what I'm on about,
Go watch
Google it.
Yeah. Link in the description.
Yeah. What? Can we do that?
Yeah.
I'm sure.
Alright.
as well.
Right, indie section, Jess.
Alright, so it's already mentioned, That Dragon Cancer. It is an auto biographical game about what it's like to have a toddler diagnosed with terminal cancer.
Oh.
I know that went got a bit deep.
I was getting hyped and then I'm sad.
So the story is based off real life events of the writer and the lead designer Ryan Green. It's been really popular amongst the indie community, and there's a documentary about it and its development called Thank You for Playing.
That sounds interesting.
It hasn't got any real, like, well, from what I've read, hasn't got any real choices in it. So it's not like Life is Strange where you can change the story depending
It's more like an interactive narrative.
Yeah. And there's no set protagonist or character player. So it jumps from you
person to person.
Well, it's not person to person. Like, there's a bit that I've seen where the kid's throwing bread in a lake and you're playing as the duck. And you can just move around and you collect bread, but at the same time you've got dialogue between the parents, and it's just basically... It's an interactive story, really.
Yeah.
Okay.
But apparently, according to somebody who played it, it says it's not just an endless chain of sad moments. There's moments of joy and silliness. It's a bittersweet, emotional roller coaster.
I
sounds
wait
like my
that
thing.
It's on my Steam wish list. I actually put it in for my most recent uni report, and it's definitely something that people can check out. It's $10.99 on Steam at the moment. I don't know if it'll go on sale anytime soon, but it looks like just one of those games that you just have to experience.
Yep.
And is a cry fest.
Next one is the Ice Bound Concordance. I think that's how you say it. Is that how you say it?
Concordance? I think so, yeah.
Around there. It's an interactive story entwined with a printed book.
Oh.
It's going to be released on the 21st of January, and it's going to be on the iPad and Windows, and you can basically use a webcam. And you purchase the book, which is an 80-page art book on Amazon or Indie Press Revolution.
Are we talking mixed reality?
Yeah, or augmented. Augmented reality.
Why didn't you tell me about this when I was writing the bloody research paper? Oh, God!
We can still put it in your presentation.
Yeah, but she won't be marked on it.
Oh, true. But basically, the story... So the pages are modified using automated reality. And the story is the player helps an AI figure out his former identity and his life's work. And the player do this by using the book and the iPad or a webcam. They place it over the book, and then the iPad or the webcam will show them things that's not actually there. So it just places.
That is lovely. So do you have to buy the game and the book, or
No.
is the game with the book?
You get the game.
I know, Jack.
Okay.
The game is free.
Okay.
The game is free, but you buy the book.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, how much is the book? Do you
The
know?
book is last time $25, so I don't know how much that is.
That's about £18, maybe.
And you say it's an 80-page
80-page.
art book.
Yeah.
Better be nice art.
Buy it.
I want it.
But the story and the relationship between the AI and the player can be affected by what and when you show the pages. So if you don't show the pages, if you show the pages in a specific order, it changes how the story goes,
that's
and it
interesting.
also
That's
changes
really
the
cool.
relationship between you and the AI. So yeah.
So you can lie to it.
Yes, so yeah.
Pretty beautiful.
But they've got
It's hard.
story elements within the book. They've got kind of horror elements within the book. So it's kind of a lot of
Oh, so you can tailor it to what you want.
yeah.
Alright.
So
Cool.
yeah, that I got really excited about that one.
Yeah, that's a nice
really
little push of
excited.
technology. People, like, we've had this technology for ages, but we don't do anything with it. Because, you know, it's buying a $25 book just to play around on it with an app.
But it's been around for a while. Well, the demo has, and it won awards. I think it was 2013. It won some awards. So yeah, that was pretty cool.
That's awesome. Thank you. So yeah, we are doing an indie section every week. If you guys have any suggestions for games that you think should be on the show that week, or if you have any games yourself that you kind of would want to like promote developers. So if you've got a game that you think, do a shout out for you, man. Show us your stuff, and we'll try and push it out there. And last but not least, as always, our games of the week.
Ew.
Ladies?
Witcher 3.
Finally, we have caught up with the hype.
Yeah, finally.
Yeah, we've got.
God damn it, Roach!
God damn it, Roach, yeah.
Stupid horse. Actually, I hate that bleeding horse. I'm playing it after this.
Are you?
I am.
Okay.
It's gonna happen. Are you giving me that look for? It's
not done any work yet, mate.
Michael?
I was torn this week between two games. One of them being what I'm playing on the PS4, another one what I'm playing on the PC, and I've not been able to start playing both of them. So I'm going to go with the PC one, because the PS4 one, everyone knows about that one. But I'm actually going to say RWBY Grimm Eclipse.
Yeah!
I have not stopped playing that game since the early access has came out. It's £11 on Steam, and it's literally from the Rooster Teeth show RWBY. It's about 45 minutes worth of gameplay, maybe a little bit more. Get to play as all 4 members of the main team RWBY. RWBY, Yang, Blake, and Weiss, and it's a hack and slash game. You go around leveling up. It's really good. Can't stop playing it. I think I've played about a good 10 hours of the exact same 45 minutes worth of stuff. It is addicting, and it's really good. Recommend everyone, especially people who are fans of the show.
Flipping love RWBY.
So pick it up. Even if you're not a fan of the show, it's really good fun. So I recommend it highly.
Desmond.
Hi.
Desmondo.
I'm not entirely sure of the pronunciation of the title of my favourite. I'm just going to go with Clean Up Detail, or Project Viscera. Viscera. I think it's Viscera.
I think it's
Okay,
Viscera.
Viscera.
A fantastic game. We bought the 4-pack. I believe some of us still owe $1 for that game.
Yeah, you do.
But
Just add it to my count.
yeah. We've been playing it together. It's absolutely fantastic. As soon as I saw it, I knew I wanted it. I can't be bothered to clean my own kitchen, but I will quite happily tidy up a spaceship, mopping up blood, picking up bullets, throwing things in the incinerator, and using a laser cannon to remove bullet holes from the walls. It's incredibly bizarre how much I enjoy it. It's kind of therapeutic and kind of frustrating when bitches be running around and getting bloody footprints everywhere of that bit of floor you just mopped up.
Yep.
But it's
Tell
great.
me about it.
It's great. So the whole apartment lies in a mess whilst we clean up these spaceships, medical labs, virtual worlds, just everything. My favourite one so far was definitely the medical labs. It was fantastic, 'cause all I remember is cleaning up the room around the incinerator and hearing Rhiannon and Jess get into the elevator and pop out to the next floor, which we didn't even know existed, and screaming, "Oh God, oh no,
There's
it's
a
horrible."
second floor.
And it was just covered in blood. It's fantastic. Bizarre little game. I know quite a few people on my Steam list have already got it, but if you haven't, I kind of recommend taking a look. It's quite good fun.
It's a game that you'd have to play with other people, though.
I could happily play it by myself as a wind down when shooting people isn't going to fix the problems you have. But it's got this weird kind of therapeutic logic to the way that you do everything, and there's a certain order and certain tools to do the job. So yeah, no, I like that. That's my game of the week. Sorry, that
It's
took a
fine,
while.
it's fine. Last but not least, myself. My game of the week is going to be SMITE, because they've just released Season 3. The patch for that will be out soon. So this is a perfect opportunity for those of you who haven't played it before, haven't played any MOBA. I recommend this one as a startup. It's very... it is friendly to those who haven't played any MOBAs before, and because of the new season, it includes a lot of new stuff, so everybody's going to have to learn how to play it again anyway. And it's free to download either on the website, or you can get it on Steam now. So go ahead, have a go, and have a laugh with your friends. That is it for this week's podcast. It's good to be back. Check us out on our Facebook, where we will post a lot more news.
We're nearly up to 100 likes.
We're nearly up to 100 likes now, so yeah, come and follow us and pester us, and like we said, anything
got
you want us to
100
talk
homies.
about. Yeah. All you
100
homies.
100 homers.
All you homies out there. And today, that has been myself, Rhiannon.
Michael.
Jess.
Have a wonderful week, and we shall see you next time. Bye!
Da, 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 da.